Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm actually kicking things off with a personal break first. Prior to our two new openings this evening, we'll be checking out Panini Chronicles and Topps Archives Baseball in a little while. But I feel like we do have a lot of talking to do during this video, so I thought I'd go ahead and get this one on up first. So today we're going to be checking out a hobby box of 2019-20 Upper Deck Marvel Annual. This is a personal break for Richard H. from Arizona. So thank you so much, Richard, for letting me open up this box for you. We definitely have an interesting discussion to have today, you guys, throughout this video. So you guys might be wondering, Allie, does this mean Upper Deck Personals are back? Well, in a limited capacity, yes, but I'll go ahead and explain what limited capacity that is and some of the rules around it while we go ahead and open this on up. So looking for 1 to 2 hits per box. You can have the comic artists, comic, pencilers, different things like that, those creators' corner autographs. You can also have regular size sketch cards and booklet sketch cards. Then these splash-ticular, lenticular inserts also count as a hit out of this product. So like I said, 1 to 2 hits per box is what we're usually finding out of this product. So let's go ahead and jump on into it here for Richard by snapping us into the corner. So addressing the major question, Allie, the return of Upper Deck. Well, we can do some Upper Deck products. So we did get written confirmation. Last time we got verbal confirmation for breaks, and as you guys know, that didn't work out very well. So we made sure to get written confirmation. And how the rules go is that products from Upper Deck that are 180 days old or older, so 6 months essentially, 180 days, specifically 6 months if you just want to be approximate. You can do whatever you want with these products. You can list public prices. You can actually ship them out, so although we don't ship any sealed product here in general. So we did go ahead and get confirmation for that. So we are able to add some products back to our website at this moment. Do have some more annual. We had 1 box of SP Game Used Hockey that already sold to Andy. Have a couple boxes of Black Diamond, and I think 2 cases of Series 2. So anything older than 180 days, you can do whatever you wish with it. So like I said, public prices, personal breaks, group breaks, single boxes, things like that are perfectly fine. Starting off with a comics insert here of Magneto. But that's only for products 180 days or older. So anything new, like next week, O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey is coming. If there's any left over by next May, I'd be able to do personal breaks of that for you guys. But again, it doesn't really help too much because it's still being able, new products cannot do anything with those new products except open them up for the shop or sell those boxes in store. So why can't we do personal breaks? Well, apparently group breaks are fine. Like I said, we had called to ask initially with Upper Deck. Seems like there was a bit of miscommunication. That they said that all breaks are fine, but it seems that it's only group breaks that are doable. So we, of course, had to stop personals here for the longest time. Actually, I think since July or so. Feels like it's been longer, but that's still many months. Humble Beginnings insert here of the Hulk. So unfortunately, cannot do personal breaks on new products. Like I said, do have to wait 180 days. So like I said, if there's any leftover of things like O-Pee-Chee Platinum, can open that up for you guys in May. In October, we should be having the Upper Deck Skybox. No, not Skybox Metal. We're having Metal Universe Spider-Man. So next July, should be able to open that up for you guys if we have any left, things like that. So definitely a long waiting period. Now there are a few places. There are 5 authorized internet retailers, which are the only people that have the status to post prices and sell boxes online and run personal breaks for the first 180 days of release. You guys might be familiar with mainly Steel City and David Adams are 2 of the 5. And I wasn't sure on what the other 3 were, so I actually went ahead and looked them up for you all to explain it. So these are the authorized internet retailers: East Coast Connection, Legend Sports and Games, and Republic Jewelry and Collectibles. Now, those 3, I must admit, I've never heard of before. Primarily, you hear people talk about David Adams and also Steel City. So, of course, those are a lot of places that you can see pre-orders for Marvel, Marvel products, hockey products, other Upper Deck franchises like James Bond, Aliens, some other non-sport stuff. Those are places that you can buy on release dates, boxes, personal breaks, things like that, but not able to be an online authorized retailer. So, Allie, what can you do to become an AIR to get back being able to do personal breaks? Well, when we were on the phone talking about our situation when all of this went down, if you guys remember that Upper Deck video I made, I expressed being sad about not being able to do Upper Deck products, and it was just my first reaction to the whole situation. Which, I mean, I'll go ahead and link it up there if you guys haven't seen it already. I don't know if there's anyone who hasn't seen it, but if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, that's there. It's quite long, quite sad, but... So, talking on the phone, being like, okay, so we can't do that anymore, understandable. Like I said, miscommunication there, it seems, with Upper Deck. What can we do to become that? And there's really nothing that we can do to become, like the 6th or even a 7th, 8th. There is apparently a 5 to 10 year waiting list for the new AIRs, so doesn't seem like anytime soon we'll be able to do anything besides just wait and see if we have any product left over after 6 months and continue to do breaks for the shop. So next week should be checking out. We're getting in an inner case of AHL hockey and a couple cases of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Not sure how much we're going to open up of O-Pee-Chee yet because there's someone locally who's expressed interest in a case or two. So check out some O-Pee-Chee Platinum, have it on the shelf in the store, and like I said, if by next May we still have some in stock, we can go ahead and do breaks on them. But I don't expect it to really last that long. Same thing with other upcoming products like Stature Hockey, you know, Black Diamond 2122, MVP, O-Pee-Chee, all these other upcoming products. It's possible that they could return to the channel. It's just a matter, again, of it lasting. I know we've been doing a lot of just opening it up, cracking for singles upon release dates, which, you know, it's fun to open it up, fun to check it out, but also having thousands of dollars tied up in product that we cannot sell for 6 months is also not a good business practice. So things I would think like the upcoming Series 1 hockey, which was supposed to come out last month, now should be coming in December. We do have a lot of that coming, so of course we typically open a few cases for singles anyways. Have in the store that, I would think we would still have some cases tucked away in the closet after 180 days, but other products not too sure about. So just keep watching for updates. Ooh, we do have a second hit, so a 2-hit box. That splash-ticular earlier for Richard counted, but we do have a Creator's Corners autograph and a Tier 4 variant, Iron Man. Alright, so we have Pepe Larraz here, artist for the House of X #3, which was published in 2019. So that's cool. Creator's Corner autograph. Also, 2122 Marvel Annual was supposed to release last month. I've been hearing rumors for it's coming this month. We'll see, though. The calendar for Southern Hobby hasn't adjusted just quite yet. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Could be this month. We'll be, of course, checking out a couple cases of that for singles when it releases. And like I said, again, if in 180 days it's still available, be able to offer personal breaks for you guys. Now, another question I know a lot of people asked, and I tried to address it in that original video that I posted, is like, Allie, there's other places that run breaks. Why can't you do things like they do? Example being, you know, again, cannot put public prices and cannot just have it easily accessible on a website to order. But you can do, like, back-end having special secret listings for things like that and doing it, you know, having people email for prices and then sending an invoice for PayPal and stuff like that. You can do personal breaks that way. You just have to keep it so that the sales, I guess, are primarily directed to those internet authorized retailers. Which is a little interesting. Like, I get it, but it also, you know, it's like, it kind of sucks for everybody else. You know, it'd be fine. It'd be fun. It'd be fun if you could just run personal breaks. Like, I understand why Upper Deck doesn't want just about anybody out there selling sealed product. Because, of course, you know, you just race to the bottom, just like a lot of, you know, you do with baseball and football. It's like, oh, someone hit the Tom Brady 101 autograph. You know, send the rest of the product being like, well, that hit's not out there anymore, so of course stuff drops. So it prevents stuff like that. It keeps the product at what you would think would be a healthy market, but then in some cases... Like, I think the Spider-Man medal is already at pre-order for, like, close to $400 in some places. So then it's like, well, then you also have only a couple people deciding what the boxes cost. So it's a bit of, you know, not too much competition is good for some things, but bad for other things. So I wish you could do personal breaks. Like I said, that was the impression we had when we initially called and asked. And it just told, as long as you're not shipping sealed, it's fine. So breaks were fine. But, like I said, apparently it's just group breaks. But also... As, of course, you guys might know, might not know. I know some people are still surprised to hear it, but anytime you order a personal break, I pack everything. I, you know, take care of everything. I even run it to the post office for you guys. So it's real. In theory, it would be possible to do it through these other methods, but it's just unfortunately I don't have the time to coordinate all of that. I'm already here on average like 40 to 60 hours a week. It's been a lot of 60-hour weeks recently, and of course as we look towards the holiday season, it's just going to get busier. I remember last year I was averaging 80 to 90 hours a week in December. So I honestly apologize, but I don't have time to get that stuff going. And I don't make enough to hire somebody else out of my own pocket to just do that only in particular. So just going to keep up with what we're doing here. Like I said, opening for the shop is fine. Selling singles, it's fine. It's just Upper Deck Views personal breaks is a bit too comparable to just shipping sealed, which it's like I get it. That's why we enjoy it, because of course everyone gets everything in the box. But if you get everything that's in the box, what's really the difference between just buying a sealed box? So, like I said, it's unfortunate, but that's the way things will continue here. Release dates, or close to release dates, openings for singles, having those available. And then, like I said, if there's any leftovers, like we had an inner case of annual still. Like I said, I reorganized the storeroom earlier this week because there's just so much stuff in there, and I uncovered 2 cases of Series 2. We also still have a couple cases of Extended Series. 1 box of Trilogy, which I think by the end of the month will come off the embargo list. I think like next week or so will be the 180-day anniversary for Trilogy. So that should be able to go up this month. Still have a couple boxes of Artifacts Golf and SP Game Used Golf. But other than that, other than the Extended Series of 2 golf products in that 1 box Trilogy, also we have a couple boxes of SPX. But that's all that we really do have left for hockey at the moment. And like I said, going forward, we'll just have to see what remains throughout the 180 days. Products where we only got like a case or 2, most likely still will all just get opened. So, you know, like when we had the Skybox Metal, which they're doing again next year, so that should be exciting. Did find that nice green Crosby, so that was really nice. And then other situations, you know, like we opened up that case of Allure. Wasn't great. Wasn't great. But it was still fun to open. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm sure you guys would have loved to get on in on the Skybox, but maybe not so much the Allure. Like I said, that ended up not being that great. The boxes that we opened did see some cool stuff, but in the grand scheme of things, Allure didn't do so well for us. But that's okay. I do honestly still feel a bit nervous. I don't know if you guys could tell in this video. I've been thinking about it for a few days. Richard did order this box Tuesday night after I'd already finished recording stuff. And I was like, well, we do have a full roster already for Wednesday, so let me give a few days, think about what I want to talk about, because I know people are going to have a lot of questions about the situation being, Allie, I thought you said never again, because I know some people, even during those live streams when we crack for singles, they're like, how can you do this? And it's like, well, they said this was fine. Upper Deck, like I said, also put it in writing for us. We have the email confirmation that this is fine as well, anything older than 180 days. But honestly, I'm still nervous. It feels like I'm doing something wrong. Like, I feel like I should be more excited for the return of hockey, but right now I'm just kind of like, like, you know, I double-checked the dates and everything. Even instead of just counting 6 months, I went the other day and I was like, Google, what was the exact date 180 days ago? So just to double-check things. I'm still a bit nervous, but I am. Like I said, I'm excited for the return of hockey. This weekend, as I was mentioning, did have that 1 box of Game Used. Andy already snagged that. Andy was a big fan of Game Used. I ordered a couple boxes when we had those originally, so that was fun. Excited for that. We have some more annual this weekend and a Series 2. So I'm sure once I get into it, I'll feel a bit more comfortable, but like I said, I'm just really nervous at this point. I must admit, Bossman was the reason that this went up on the website. He's like, we have all this laying around, put it up. And I'm like, but I'm scared. Which is why we got, like I said, the confirmation, just to try and soothe my mind, but I'm still feels like I'm doing something wrong, so hopefully I'll regain my energetic spirit as we continue, but, you know, overall it is a nice thing to be able to check out these Upper Deck products once again. So our first hit here of the box for Richard was the Splash-ticular number 3, so I think Splash-ticular's over number 12 or short prints, and then I think like 18 through 20 are SSPs. Would have to double check the checklist here, but I know S number 3, Splash-ticular number 3 is a regular Splash-ticular insert, which are still only 1 per box, so definitely not an easy find, but cool there, number 3. And then we also had that bonus hit number 2 here, Creator's Corner autograph, Pepe Larraz, here, artist, like I said, for House of X Volume 3, or Issue 3, rather, from 2019. So, Creator's Corner autograph, a little bit more about Pepe there on the back. So 2 hits in this box are Richard. No sketch, but hey, having 2 hits out of our first box of annual in a long time is always nice to see. Did have just number 7 here, Iron Man, variant tier 4. which, if you guys don't remember, not every card is available in every variant. That took me a few boxes to understand. So the parallels for the variants do have different comic covers in the background. That's the only difference. And every card in the set is either has a Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, or Tier 4 variant. So there's not like a Tier 3, 2, and 1 Iron Man to also collect. It's just the Tier 4. So I actually do, I think, still have a lot of singles of annual that never made it to eBay. So put that on my to-do list. Always things for me to do. Always things for me to do here. But overall, still love annual. Love checking it out. The inserts are very cool. I do like the lenticular inserts. Upper Deck makes a lot of really cool lenticular inserts. But I'm very happy, like I said, to see that second hit. Because usually just getting a premium insert, it's like, yes, that's a hit. But, you know, we're looking for an autograph or a sketch. So great to see, you know, an autograph and that lenticular here for Richard. But I think I talked about everything I wanted to touch upon, at least briefly here in this video. If you guys have more questions about the return of Upper Deck and products and what we can do about it, please ask me down below in the comment section. I'll try my best to get back to as many of you as possible, especially the longer the video's been up, the harder it is for me to get back to people. So, especially if you have anything really pressing at the front of your mind, make sure to ask tonight if possible so I can get back to you guys, like I said, before comments start getting buried. But that does it here for this box for Richard. So thank you so much, Richard, for kicking off the return, sort of Upper Deck here on the channel. Really hope you enjoyed the opening and love these new additions to your collection. All of you out there watching, of course, I hope you enjoyed the video as well. So if you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments, questions, concerns, anything for me, go ahead and drop that down below. And if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. To have 12 Black Label fans, Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Chris Rivers, Devon, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Sotari, Mark Mardini, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 9 Gem Mint fans. Alberto M, Barco Ver, Dusty Archuleta, J.H. Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Ryan Michael, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much again to all of our channel members. And of course, all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But like I said, if you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and leave those down below. And I will be returning later this evening with 2 new baseball products. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we'll be checking out 2021 Panini Chronicles Baseball and 2021 Topps Archives Baseball. So not Archives Signature Series, Archives, the full product with 2 on-card autographs per box. So that does it for me here in this first personal break of Upper Deck since July. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!